Hello and welcome back. My name is Sandsandal and this is going to be Let's Play The Guild 3. Now, today we're going to be actually competing a bit more in the market, making a lot more silver chains. These silver chains will actually help us a lot because we want to get as much money as possible so we can deal with other dynasties. Now, I feel like if we can deal with them as early as possible, we can avoid as much trouble as possible that way, so we don't have to deal with kids and so on and so forth. So it might be actually smarter to deal with them early game. Now, I personally recommend you to do that only if you know what you're doing and not get caught by guards. So let's, while we do this, let's try and also find a family that we can attack. And actually, before we keep on going, let's turn off these notifications. Rumors, we're gonna have that off. Production, we're gonna keep it up. Politics, we're gonna turn that off. Feud ended. Law and order, we're gonna keep that. Guild, event, employees, boom. I wish there's a macro for that. That would make my life easier. Let's see if we can find if we can fix this, honestly. There you go. So this is gonna be number 2, number 1, and market is gonna be number 3. Oh, ooh, they're fighting outside my house. Oh, you know what? Where's my wife? Can I can probably take them out. Ooh. Alright, let's send my guy back to the market. I think if I can get myself some armor, I can actually take out one of these dynasties here. Let's see. Kelsterback and Mushroom. So if I take out this woman, Ulrike, she will... Is she pregnant? Both of them are pregnant. Now I can easily take out Gerlinde because she's going to be unconscious. You know what? Let's see if we can get ourselves a plate meal and wear that. And then get some... I'm just going to sell the stately garbs for now. And then get some nails and transport that back to my workshop. And then I'll attack one of these women. But they're both pregnant, so we get a double kill basically. Which is a very cool way to think about it. But, I mean, this basically secures you 2 generations that you can take care of. Now, it seems like there's a heavy guard population here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guards around us. So we wanna avoid them as best as we can. And let's do that. Now I don't think... Ooh, wait. Can we have it go faster? Okay. So once this guy passes by, we can actually attack. Okay, but who do we attack? Let's see. Winning points. Who is the second best? So these guys are ranked 3 and these guys are ranked 4. So we're gonna take out that Kelsterback. Alright, let's speed it up. Okay. This is why I usually use my henchman to do it, because I don't want to risk my character getting executed. And perfect. Let's go. Gerlinda's down. And kill her. Come on, kill her. There's no guards around. We can do it. We did it. Oh, we just became criminals. Wait. See? Oh, he's trying to flirt with my wife. What the hell, dude? Stop flirting with my wife. That's my wife, not yours. Alright, so back to this. Silver chains, pretty good. We're gonna make a lot of them. We're gonna avoid using the warehouse for now because if we use the warehouse, it's gonna overcomplicate things with only 1 production building. But once we have more up, we'll start using them. Now, if you remember the trick I showed you yesterday or the last episode, you'll actually know you can keep doing the trick. So you can actually buy or get more money for free. So go ahead, use it. If you really need it, use it. I think it's such a game-breaking bug or a game-breaking mechanic that you should really avoid using it unless you're in a desperate situation or you just want to test out the mechanics of the game. Now, if you're an experienced player, avoid it because, you know, it's going to be boring as all heck. Trying to play the game when you basically bankrupt every other dynasty. They basically become lambs to the slaughter, and you can just stand there and whack him. Now, we're making around how much? Oh, we just got attacked by who? Inga. Why did she attack us? But we're friendly. What the hell? Inga, what are you doing? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. She's so aggressive. That's why. Okay, so if you want to figure out which dynasty that you really want to get rid of, is if you look at the dynasty tabs and you look at the aggressive or diplomatic attitude. So if they're too aggressive, you actually want to take care of them as fast as possible, especially if they're shady aggressive, okay? That means they're going to be attacking you constantly. Now, if they are diplomatic and honest, that's the perfect combination because they won't attack you. They'll try to do it politely, basically, which is okay, I guess. It's a way in itself. But I mean, you honestly really want to avoid or take care of families that are aggressive. And so you can avoid the headache of children spilling fleas all over you. Now, I'm actually going to hire a transporter. And I'm not going to have him doing whatever he wants to do. But I'll have my guy put this off here. So we have 30. So that's 2 batches of material. And essential items. Do I sell off one of my things to gain him enough money? I think I can sell off my belt to get him the you know what? Let's do that. It's worth it. That one belt it's definitely worth that horse cart. Now we can buy tools, the nails. Let's see. The nails. I'm starting to really dislike the end of the year change. It's really annoying because it just pops up. It stops everything you're doing, and you can't really like. I mean, if it's gonna cancel everything you're doing, that's just annoying. And what the hell did I just? Okay. Cough cough. So I just bought even more nails. I should have bought silver. That was excellent strategy. Let's drop this off. Get as much silver as possible. Send him home. Now, here's a trick if you actually have never used the transportation mechanic. If you're at least using your character, so I think it only works with your dynasty members. If you have it selected as a special number, you can send them to that location, right? And everybody knows that at this point. But if you press it again when they're selected, it will actually, oh my god, that's a good character. Holy heck. You know what? We're gonna that's a crazy character. That's pretty good. You know what? Let's send them home. Try to find another baby. But that was like, look at these stats. Oh wait, let me have my character actually produce offspring so we don't waste ticks. And she is 34322. So these can be fixed easily. If we can send her to school, we basically get an OP character at level 1 basically, with permanent increased buffs. Ay, that's crazy. I mean, we got super lucky there. I think that might be been because Michael was actually, like, look at these stats, that's probably why. And then Ilka have 10 charisma, 442. That's why she got the low perception. The children actually inherit their parents' stats, basically, in a way. It's just it has a slight debuff to them. So the math behind it is unknown to everybody, and except maybe the devs. So you actually really want to consider when you're trying to marry somebody. You want to find somebody that might potentially provide you with the highest amount of stats, so you can actually get the best children, which in turn will help you out in the long run of the game. Now, I feel like this family, did they die out? No, they didn't. I feel like we can take out this family at this point without having to worry about the long arm of the law. Let's just actually check out how much we have here. 17, so we want another 17. And we can type it right here, 17. And then we'll grab a 20. And then we'll also grab 20 nails. We might actually start producing our own nails. So I'm just going to buy the 40 straight up. Okay. Head home. And then where's Reynard? Or Michael, excuse me. So Michael needs to find and take out Bruno, because we really don't want to deal with his family. They are very aggressive for our taste. And if we take the care of them, we don't really have to worry about that family. And I assume she's pregnant. Yes, she is. Carl actually we can take them out. We can take out a lot of these families because they haven't married, or they basically died too early. Okay, ooh, stop it. Stop and deliver. Okay. Can we kill him without the guard spotting us? Okay, I think the guard can see us now. And that's a dynasty destroyed. Let's head back to our foundry. So this is basically how you take out the other dynasties. You just take him, try to find areas that's been or not that much patrolled by the guards, and try to make them attack you, or you attack them, and then simply just whack them. You having weapons is such a huge advantage that it's not even fair, honestly. Why is my wife working so slow? Let's speed it up to 4 times. So that's that one dynasty dead. Now we should actually get, yeah, so if you actually take out the dynasties, you get a lot of winning points. I think it says right, I don't remember where exactly it said it, but you actually get winning points for killing other dynasties. Now, it seems like it's not showing for some reason. Or they might have removed it, honestly. I think that's probably the case. And we leveled. Nice. Let's give ourselves 1 more intelligence. I like having it balanced around. I feel like that makes it the best. Having it all rounded about will really help you out in the long run. And where did all my rosaries go? I think I had like 4. Oh wait, I know what happened. Let's see, here? Yeah. That's a bug. She wasn't even here. Alright, so if I go here and I press 3, no, it doesn't work. It has to be a family member for that to work, that trick. Now, since we took out that one dynasty, you know what? I'm kind of tempted to do that again. I want to take out another dynasty. I'm kind of out for blood. So we don't really have to deal with the children. Now we're playing on impossible difficulty, so we can't really be nice to the other dynasties. We want to be as aggressive as possible, take out all the other dynasties so we can rule this land. Now I see a lot of these people standing out here. I don't know why though. She's knocked out, that makes sense. He's just standing there. Norbert is knocked out too. I assume they did something criminal and the city guard just whacked them. Oh, that's a beautiful scenery. Alright, let's go back to our character. Let's go back to X42. That's great. Now we're running as fast as possible. I don't care that my reputation have diminished. Honestly, like, what can they do to me? I'm Michael Jordan. Literally, please don't copyright me. What is Elena? Ooh, whoa, we're getting lucky. We'll call her Ilka the Second. Or no, we'll call her Warboss because he really loves having characters named after him. So we want him to have fun with that. Warboss, you are a second heir, and hopefully you enjoy being a female for the rest of your life. Alright, now my question is, why is Alexandra standing outside our house? Now I'm kind of scared of her. I know she has a child, so that's annoying. And oh, we got our 3rd child. That's great. That's annoying. So let's do we deal with her? I think if I wait and upgrade to resident, I'll actually be in a strong position to deal with the deal with the guards because I can unlock chainmail, shielding, gambits, and rapier. And this will allow me to gear up all my workers and have them attack somebody. So most people don't actually know this, but you can even use your workers to attack. So there's really no limitations to how much you can go crazy with attacking people. And yeah, so you really can do it at any point in time. Now, okay, so for the min-maxes, this is purely for the min-maxes, no, not for everybody else. So what you want to do is actually hire your workers once it reaches about 6 or past 12, basically, between those times, before they start working. The reason for that is if you hire them, like, let's say 6 p.m., it will actually still pay them full day salary or full season salary. So actually it was between 12 and 4. So you really want to avoid paying them a full salary without them actually working a full day. So don't just hire them willy-nilly. Wait till this year is over and then hire another one. That's actually a good way to avoid paying extra money you really don't have to do pay. Now this actually should be a scary amount of money. Oh god. Yeah. That's at least 2000k or 2k, excuse me, not 2000k. That would be too much of money. Yeah, there you go. Now I think we have, I'm just gonna go 60. Yeah, and then I'll go 10, 20 nails. We have enough money to buy the next time. Oh, no, we don't. But we have enough money to buy the woodworking. Should we do that? I don't think that's necessary for now. But what we can do is we can set up a basic shack and have it produce the carrying bag, but it needs 3 items. So it's going to take a lot of micromanaging to get it going, even though it's actually... Ooh. You know what? I think it might just be worth it. It's 111 for each carrying bag, and we can easily produce them in our basic shack, which is crazy. The only problem I see is that you need, how much? Or what do you need? 1 second. Oh. What do you need for the crude? Okay, so it can only be built outside. And to make that backpack, you actually need 1 cloth, 1 leather, and 1 fitting. The fittings are cheap. It's 15 each, and there is some in the market and slowly being supplied, so that's okay. What about the... is it under raw materials? Or is it luxury items? No, black markets? Where the hell was clothing? It should be under... yeah, there you go. So this is not getting supplied at all. Like, it's getting taken out of the market. And leather 2 is also getting taken out of the market. So honestly, I can just... no, it's not worth it. Simply because there's no production of this, so I can't profit from it. Wait. It's 20, right? It's at home. Hopefully this is right. Yes, correct. Excellent. Don't want to buy resources that really don't need to have. Now let's put it, so the reason why I'm putting it instantly inside my transporters instead of keeping it inside my building is simply because you can actually get robbed if it's inside your building. And if you see the value, you'll see it. No, it doesn't actually dip because your transport is still inside and it counts your transporter's value. But the thing is, it doesn't, you can't steal if the items inside your transporter's inventory. They can't steal from your building that way. Now that makes you safe against break-ins, which is something you really want to be safe against. You don't want to suddenly lose like a 20 stack of your silver necklaces, and that would just be sad. Now we're really raking in the bucks. So now we just made how much? Let's see. We should, like, this should go much higher now. Yeah, we're making a decent amount of money. It's I mean, it's slow. That's because we did the trick, so it's a bit boring and slow. But I believe we can get some fun out of this soon. What's happening? Why am I getting all these good children? Hey, we're gonna call him Reynard, okay? So I have an excuse if somebody says, "Oh no, there's no Reynard in this game." Okay. So let's get more of that silver. Now, some people might complain, oh no, you should get the silver from the mines, and well, technically that's a good idea, but that's just too much work. Okay, so it's been 4 years, and we've made a decent amount of money. How much money have we made? Minus 6,615. Decent amount of money, boys. But the reason for that is because we've been using so much money on family. And that's because I've been purchasing item for myself so I can protect myself better, which is not a loss technically, it's a profit. The more you can defend yourself, the better, because then you can take care of other dynasties and so on and so forth. Now we're actually closing in on this. So again, you see me transporting this into my inventory, or my transporter's inventory. And you should always do this. I mean, if you only have one building, do this. It's your only building. If you lose all the items inside it, you're basically ruined. If you don't have a cash reserve. I have it, so I can be lazy about it, but I'm still not being lazy about it. I think it's always better be safe than sorry. But I mean, if you have 0 cash left, do you really want to risk having somebody coming in, breaking in, and taking a 20 stack of your silver? Silver chain, or silver, or nails, basically. It's a very risky business. Now we have 4K, we can rank up. Yes, now we can use liaisons, and we can bribe officers. So this is going to be our primary way to actually increase our relationship. I don't see myself really being well liked inside this city, and the reason for that is because, you know, I'm not gonna try to be nice to these guys as much as I've been in other episodes or other series. So now we got an upgrade. We have a +1 worker. Why is this guy not dropping this off? Yeah, there you go. So now I'm just gonna transport it because I want to have another worker as soon as possible, and I don't want to be in a deficit before we end the year. So I just want to be on the safe side and have a bit of a borderline money, so we can be safe. So I can pay off my employees, my family members will have food on the table, and I will not die. Alright, so let's see if we can turn off the gardener. I think it was like this, and then like this. What are these guys fighting outside my house for? Oh, stop it, don't talk to the hand, boys. Okay, this is some crazy shit. The AI really needs to learn to stop fighting. I think if the AI stops fighting in between themselves, they can literally kill the player in like 2-3 years. Like, can you imagine the AI not fighting suddenly in the streets? That would be scary, honestly. I'd feel intimidated simply because of the fact, like, the AI can really they spawn in with more money than you, and the second thing is that they usually have more stats than you. Okay, so we've actually reached the 23 minutes mark, and according to my recording software. And I'll thank everybody for tuning in. Please drop a like and subscribe. Have a good one.